Yo, what's up? We're here for another episode. Actually, episode 14 of the Challenge Season 40 Battle of the Arrows. Jesse, how you doing, brother?
Good, yourself?
Not bad, not bad. Of all the episodes, we try not to talk about this.
I know, it's hard.
Because me and Jay over here, we get together and we're just like, yo, watch this episode. Now we're like, let's save it for the podcast. So it's kind of sucks. And he watches it before I do, so he doesn't give me any spoiler alerts, right? So, but
I have to bite my freaking tongue when I do. I'm like,
but do you
I
find,
can't even say it's boring or it was shitty. I can't say nothing.
But what this one, talking about boring, episode 14 probably was the worst episode so far.
For my thing, I think so too.
Yeah. Josh came through in the clutch with the crying. We've always mentioned that, blah, blah, blah. But we'll get into all that. So, episode 13, Michelle ends up beating Olivia. She ends up winning. She starts shooting the targets. Bananas, Josh, and Corey are the targets. Corey already has a penalty from being in last place at the challenge before.
Yep.
So things get that. Now there's one thing. There was one saying. There's always a line in every episode that gets under my skin. And it's Derek saying how much he deserves to be in the final.
I know. He says it all the time.
If he says, yo, I scapegoated to the finals, I would high five him and be like, you did it, bro. The word deserve, like you've been in there fighting and eliminating people like Rachel or Bananas or Corey. You know what I mean? People that have been there multiple times.
Yeah.
Kaylin's been there. You know what I mean? Like Jordan's volunteered himself. You don't deserve nothing.
Nope.
Social game, sure. It ended up being a challenge where it was in your favor. Of course, you had more girlfriends. The girls made the decisions. Thank God that was the format.
Because if it wasn't, he would have been gone a long time ago.
Fucking episode 2, probably. So, and I'm not trying to dog him because at the end of the day, he's never been in the sand. That also means he's never been in last place.
That's right.
Hey, if you're second last every time, you're getting by. You do you. But the word deserve over a bunch of the competitors that are there kind of rubbed me a little bit on the wrong.
I agree.
Wrong. So that one was a little. I didn't like that too much. But they had a challenge, and it was called Mother Trucker. So TJ's trying to be a wordplay, like motherfucker. I don't know, but Another Trucker, pretty cool. Hey, running on the top.
Looked fun. Yeah.
The
swing out.
Swinging and hitting these friggin' targets. Before we mention winners or losers, was there anyone you were surprised and anyone you were super disappointed in?
No, it kind of played out how I thought it kind of would.
Thought probably?
Yep. The people who I thought...
There's always the standouts that do well. Yeah, you're right.
I knew Kylan did okay. Like, he didn't do horrible, but he still did great. And,
no, he did great.
Obviously,
Derek
did great. Yeah, he did good. So I was surprised.
He hits 10 out of 10 targets. Jordan hits 10 out of 10. But this is built for friggin' Jordan. Jordan's a boom, boom, boom. And I noticed that they were using lower hands. I noticed when they would swing their hands low.
Yeah. And
that's how they were hit. Some of the other guys would try to hit high or try to kick out a foot, but I find it was the lean in with and Derek and him both had the technique down. So they end up going to a sudden death. And this is where they were going even faster. You know what I mean? And am I a jerk to say that Jordan's missing hand missed out on that target? It did, right? When he reached, he didn't get it, right?
Just a little
bit. So congratulations to Derek. He takes the win. He takes out, Bananas hit 9. Kylan hit 9. Jordan hit 10 in the first. I didn't. That does really well.
And like Bananas too, like going first. It sucks, right?
It always is. It's never.
You don't have to see any technique or anything, or
you either steal his shit, or when he starts to figure it out halfway through, then you're like, okay, I know what to do. Do you think it'd be a cooler? I'm going to go off topic here a little bit. Do you think that every challenger should be not able to watch?
I agree. Yep.
You think that'd be?
I think it would be much better. They have done things like that, but I mean, not very often.
You know what I mean? Be like, all right, you're out, and be like, okay, what's this? There was one with those hidden rooms one.
That's the one I was talking about. Yeah. Because it was nice because you don't know how everybody did, and you can see how people did it.
And now in the women's, I don't know why I keep rooting for Jenny. I just do. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I root for Aviv, but this wasn't built for her.
Oh God, no! The shortest person.
Bro, like she's so short.
She's not only short; she's light as hell. So when she's starting to swing,
dude, they should hang her by her feet and let her use her hands, and then like she needs length. This was not her.
No.
not for her. So
I think it was made for Derek because
Well,
he's a
Derek-
swinger.
You know what? He won before he even started.
Yeah.
Kylan was really the thing for his length and skills. I thought
Mm-hmm.
it was made for him. But in the women, what's her name? Rachel takes the win on that one. We talked about that last episode.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to win. She needs to save Bananas. Bananas been thrown in.
And about time.
It's about time. Exactly. So she takes the W on that one. Who else did well? Did Tori do well on that one?
Tori did okay. No, she barely beat Michelle.
Oh, yes. And there was
She
a big
didn't do that
surprise.
well.
There was a big surprise about that one. That's
She
right.
got 4
that's
and
right.
Michelle got 3.
That's interesting. Yeah, that one was right. I thought Jenny again she seems like one of the taller, stronger girls. I thought she'll be able to hit the targets better. But no, I'm happy Rachel takes the win on that.
Yeah.
But and then Aviv, we just mentioned, she takes the L because she's too little, right? So she obviously
Absolutely.
now is going to get a penalty
Penalty
in
on the
next one. And for Josh's penalty, he missed one target, which kind of sucks because guys like Bananas, Kylan, or
They're
the
already
other
going to
two,
get 10.
They have great rhythm, so missing one was kind of a big one on that one.
Yeah.
Now,
But he
the
actually
episode-
didn't do too bad.
No, he didn't do too bad.
You know, like, he
but
didn't
dude,
do
it
too
kind
bad.
of sucks coming into the game knowing you have 1-0. You know? And Bananas hits 9, so the only thing you go through your brain is I got to tie. If you miss one, you're off your game after that.
Yeah.
But you did do very well. Did do very well. What you think about the whole crying thing? Like Josh, all he did was fucking cry throughout the whole
Same
episode.
old Josh. I thought, by now he would man up and grow up.
Took the words
He tries
out
to
of
look tougher every year with braided hair and get a little bit bigger, but he's still fucking marshmallow.
It just drove me bananas, man. He's just crying and crying. Like this whole episode, I was like,
I'm never
just-
going to make... It's like, I don't ever think he's going to get to a final. He doesn't have that.
Okay, what if
doesn't
he
have that
does
drive.
get to a final? Is he a guy that you really want to watch?
No.
Do you think that he's going to outdo
Nope.
anybody else there? No. So
No.
like, I'm sorry, the people like Ashley and him, like, you guys probably have some sort of drama on TV, and that's probably why you're on the show. But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, do I really want to see you run a final when? I have to go look up his win loss and he's
only won
one elimination, right?
One elimination.
See, dude, tell me the elimination that. Yeah, you know where I'm going with this.
Jordan?
They're on this little wooden thing,
Oh my God.
like a tree trunk.
Yep,
They're
and
on
it's
with their
tug of
feet,
war.
playing tug
Yeah.
of war. Josh is twice the size, has two hands. Jordan has one hand. Boom, 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 and he knocks him down. So,
And he took Jordan the first round.
and then Jordan figured it out after.
Yeah, and Jordan just psyched
Why-
him out.
And tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. As good as Jordan is, you did look at Josh like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Yes.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. So, like, I'm going to tell you what sucked about this episode. Everything was gonna. We already knew what everything was gonna happen
Predicted.
because it wasn't on. The whole episode was not like, oh, what if or nothing. The whole thing wasn't. So Josh goes. So he came in last place for men. So he's straight to the arena. So so it's between Bananas and Corey. We've watched what? This is the 14th episode. We know Rachel's not putting in Corey.
Yeah.
Putting in Bananas.
As much as they tried to make her...
Yeah. They try to bring up good
and,
points.
and you know how they love to do this on TV, make us wonder, because they'll say, well, maybe it is time for us, to cut time. Of course,
No.
they're just saying that to make us sit on our
But
fucking
this
edge,
episode was not one of them.
No, she wouldn't do that. I don't think she would ever.
They go down, and it's right away. You could tell. You can tell. Corey's trying to pull his strings. He's got to do what he's got to do. And we just know. And she says it right off the bat. She's like, oh, sorry, brother, you're going in, right? So, Josh is crying again. He's going up against Corey. And now they're family. And the best line in the whole show, he's like, well, can you finally treat me like family? Remember when Corey says that to him?
And it's true. It's not a lie. I mean,
It is not a lie. It's bro, you keep saying this, but then every time you have a chance to throw me down or
Yep.
vote against me, you do it. So they go down to this thing, and right away, did you feel what I felt when you saw
Of course. What it was?
the elimination?
I
It
was
was technically a race. Technically, even though the one with the bale of hay was a shorter distance.
Yeah.
Okay, right away I went, oh no.
I know it wasn't built for Josh.
Oh no. A hall brawl would have probably been a little
A little
fairer.
easier, but I still think he would have lost. But yeah.
Oh, I think you'd lose everything. Let's just lay that on the table. The go-kart one, everything. Okay? I don't care what it is. throwing balls, darts.
Yeah.
I don't care. He's taking an L on all of it. I see this race thing, and I'm like, okay, the bill of hay. I don't know if it's gonna make a factor. And boom, they take off, and Corey has to be the one that needs to jump over. He jumps over, dude. He's waiting for him. Plows him, goes out of balance, takes a win. And so ringing the bell or eliminating your opponent on defense
Pushing him out
gives
of
you a point needed, 4 points. Devastated. Do you see him how he tried to jump over the
and then fell.
Oh my God, I was embarrassed as a man.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't watch this anymore. I was like, guys, come on, step your game up. You could keep talking about a finals, how good you've been, and how much this was not a great actually, this is top
One of his
2
worst
worst things
ones.
I've ever
Yep.
seen. Yes. Corey wipes the 4 of them. We get no intense. There's no editing that's going to fix that.
Nope. There's nothing I could do. Nope.
There's no editing that could have fixed it. It was not fun to watch. He takes the giant L. He tries not to cry again. Blah blah blah. I don't know. He just got demolished. This episode, I'm sorry, it might not. We like to run 30 minutes per episode of the challenge recap and predictions.
This one's too short.
This one, the drama was weak. The winners were predicted. We knew Rachel was going to put freaking bananas in. Josh, it's not like it was between Josh and Corey. That would have been maybe a little more dramatic, right? She would have picked Josh still, I think, to save Josh. But the Momo had to come in last place.
Yep.
Let's talk about built for a challenge. He's lanky as hell. How does he not swing and hit these things? That's probably the only thing he could have been good at in my mind. So I don't know. I didn't enjoy that one. So Corey comes out with the win, picks his new targets: Michelle, Jenny, and Aviv. What were your thoughts about that? Is that what he had? No
Safe.
choice.
Yeah. I mean,
He had no choice, right?
Yeah, because if he's going to start working with Cara Maria, he's not going to pick her.
Not picking her, and him and Tori
Rachel.
are closer.
Yeah, and Rachel won.
Then these 3 and Rachel won already. But this is what I've been talking about 3-4 weeks ago. These are the girls that need to come down if Bananas needs to get through. These girls need to be the targets. Aviv takes the penalty, but I'm sorry, I still think her with the penalty can probably still beat some of the girls there.
Yeah, I think so.
But let's see if she takes the L. She takes the loss. The penalty is what actually causes her to lose. She goes down immediately. It's between Jenny and Michelle. Jenny or Aviv go against each other. Banana's not a target, right? Because they win. Michelle against Aviv. Let's say I think Aviv wipes the floor with her.
I think so.
So I still think Bananas. I don't know what game he played this season, but wow,
Yeah, he played amazing.
he stepped up in the beginning, and now what he bought into his team is actually coming out on top now. It's actually working. And this is where I see. And I told you earlier, remember, I'm like, man, for him to get stopped thrown in, he has to get some of his girls in there.
Yep.
Now they're kind of forced to being in there.
Yeah,
So,
because do or die now, it's like you're right at the end. There's not a lot of choices left.
And then you put some big heavy hitters after that. If Aviv or Jenny wins, this is the Kylan, Jordan.
Yeah.
These
you
are
have
the
no
guys
choice.
you put in now, right? Yeah. Derek finally.
Yes. Oh, God. You better not get to a final without fucking going down. I swear
Oh
to God.
my God, man. Don't talk to me about that. Do not talk to me about that.
Or he'll be purged out first anyway.
So 14 episodes in, Jesse. What's the biggest upset or surprise for you? Either or.
I'm surprised Michelle's still there.
Oh, okay. I like that.
You know,
I like that.
she's been one of the weakest girls since the beginning.
True. If you
eyes.
line up from girl to girl to girl to girl, yeah.
And
you
she's
put that
still there.
lineup in, she's probably in the bottom. I see your point.
And she's one or two challengers or 3, whatever she's been in.
So
and
she's technically, that's a damn surprise. My big still surprise is still being super excited in the beginning of the season to see Horacio and Nerys from what they pulled off a season ago and being eliminated so fast, bro.
Yeah.
That one for me was just like, oh.
I still think there's something going on over there because we've seen too many people give up too easily this year.
We've talked about that. There's been 2-3
and,
people that
like,
literally just went home.
You know, like who just didn't care, like you know, that have never given up before, like.
And not to be a jerk, but watching CT go as a legend in the Battle of the New Champion season 39, seeing how out of shape he was, like, I'll see you in season 40. I was like, I hope we don't see you like that.
Yeah.
And he came in like that.
Yeah.
He came in like that. So for him to lose, it sucks because that guy's a beast when he's on his game. But that was not, for me, was not a shocker.
No.
The shocker for me was the two young beasts I just mentioned being out eliminated.
Yeah.
My surprise is Derek's still here.
Yeah.
That's
big
mine.
time.
For me, it's just it's unacceptable that 14 episodes in, and a lot of them are double eliminations,
And he's never been targeted.
and he hasn't even been down once.
No.
That's this has to change. Jenny Aviv pulls the trigger, wins, and that needs to and it sucks because let's be very realistic on here. You throw Derek in, and let's say the targets are Kylan and Jordan. Really?
He's fucked now. He should
He's
have went
fucked,
down.
but I mean, it's not as big as a move as you think it is.
No.
If
no,
that's
God,
the
no.
case, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
And maybe that was been their game plan the whole time.
oh man, because now
Maybe
you're
maybe they've had this little in their back of their head, we'll keep him
Yeah.
around so that when times gets harder to choose people, at least when we do have to go in, that's who we're gonna go against.
I don't know if you saw the cutscenes. Obviously, I did.
I didn't actually.
I caught the beginning and ended up being a swimming challenge. And guys, Kylan can't swim.
No. I did see that actually. I caught a glimpse of it.
It's right before you watch
just
the
about
rest
to,
of it,
yeah,
right?
I had the remote in my hand.
Yes,
and I was
yes,
about
yes. So I caught that and I was just like, oh my god.
Because I saw him struggling in the water, and I was like, oh yeah.
I
that's
never,
right.
and that's the thing. We've never seen him in a swimming
No.
situation. Swimming, running, eating. Those are three major things
Yes.
when it comes to a finals.
Oh yeah.
Obviously there's puzzles and shit, but I mean, some people can't eat anything.
Oh yeah.
They just puke. So-
I'd lose that fucking thing. in a
okay,
heartbeat.
that's exactly what I'm saying. You're just about to win. You're going across the line like, oh, Jesse, you got to eat these balls. You know what I mean? It's like you got to take the
keep
L
your
there.
$1 million for it.
You got to see the check with my name on it first. But that's the point.
Yeah.
So and obviously running, we know those finals are
I can do that.
extremely long. Oh yeah, no problem. Fuck. Yeah, he's like, fuck it, let me eat.
Yep. Take 2 balls.
So fuck's that? Got
me all the
3 if I
balls.
skip this whole mile. You know what I mean? And and swimming, we've seen swimming in a lot of finals too.
Yep. I love swimming, so that'd be perfect for me.
But you notice that some of the swimming, you're gonna die. They can't swim with the life jacket on.
I know. I would take that motherfucking thing off in a heartbeat. Because it is hard to swim with a life jacket.
Okay, but I mean, they don't move at all. Everyone else is moving.
Yeah.
It's one motion. Paddle. Paddle.
Doggy paddle. Do something. Fuck.
It's when they start swimming away or in
Or on their
circles.
back.
Yeah.
They're like,
It's going to be an interesting one.
yeah.
But see, look, let's see this. So he's probably going to come in last, which is good. Which
Yep.
is good. Which is good. Well, it's good for some of the other guys. I mean, I'm talking about it's good when you see a top tier guy fall down, and have the other
Yes.
two like Jordan or Bananas have the head, right? Because Kylan's been a fucking beast.
Yeah, he has. He's been fucking very good.
He's been a beast. So that's kind of good for the other competitors to be like, oh, cool, he's weak here, And it shows, again, that some of the top competitors that we've seen over the 40 seasons are top because they're all around good at everything.
I've never liked Kylan from Big Brother, but he did
Is that
really
where
good
he's
on.
from, for real?
Yeah, he
I didn't know
did
that.
really good on Big Brother. All the challenges, he was very good at them. So I
Okay.
knew he'd be good here, but there's something about him I just never liked, like his attitude or something. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I liked him when he was getting demolished on season 39.
Yep, and he kept coming.
I gave him a lot of credit. But this season, when he teamed up with Michelle, I was like, and he has
Teamed
a
up
bit
with
of-
the girl that kept putting him. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
like,
and then he has a bit of arrogance in certain way or certain comments of how people act, or oh, he shouldn't act like this, or Laurel's not always wrong. Like there's certain little comments that he throws, and it's like, okay, just I don't want to hear it. I'm happy Olivia wasn't on. I couldn't stand her fucking cutscenes anymore. So
Yeah.
I was
my
talking
man.
to
I've only
Dee's-
known a guy for 8 days.
Yeah, I know. I was talking to Dee's girl. Dee's girl hates Bananas to death, right? And she says you took the money from what's her name? You know that girl you took it for. I was like, so what? She fucked him the season before. That's
Absolutely.
I thought it was great.
Fucking right. It was payback.
Yeah, but she's like, she totally hates him, and she was like, I'm like, I can't stand Olivia, and she's like, oh, I don't mind her. Me and her have nothing. Me and my friend Andrew have nothing in common on this show. We both love the show. We're literally on 2 different teams.
Yep.
You know,
That's what's great about the show. You like who you like, and everybody has their favorites.
you root for who you root for, right?
Yeah. Like I've always rooted for Bananas,
Bananas
Jordan.
is in his 40s, man. That's
doing-
my age. I'm rooting for like a guy like me to do it. So
Yeah. Yeah, I love Bananas is one of my favorites, and I love Jordan. I think just he impresses me every time. Just the stuff he does.
He's a beast, a complete beast. Tori's the most improved.
Tori, yeah,
Most
yeah,
improved.
absolutely. Like she was at first,
Veronica
I thought she was going to be
wasn't a
very
big,
good,
huge
but then
improvement,
yeah,
like Veronica earlier in this, but I mean overall, from good to beast is Tori.
Tori, yeah, this year especially, she's fucking cleaning up.
She's killing it. So she's definitely killing it. But yeah, no, I'm
And you know what? Like she's not a skinny small girl.
no.
But
no,
for running, she holds her own, man. She doesn't fucking gas out. She doesn't.
True.
You know, she doesn't like. Oh my god, it's so hot. Like, dude, good for her. Like, man, like, she's not a small girl.
She's one of the girls. If she wins it, well, fucking deserved.
Absolutely, yeah.
Rachel wins it, well deserved.
Yeah, I think Rachel's another good reason. Like, she's in her 40s too.
Yeah.
And
do you? Oh, that's what I thought about this before I got on. Do you find a little bit now that because it's Battle of the Eras that's faded?
yeah, it's faded.
It's faded, right?
There's no more teams. There's no more era. Nobody cares about the eras anymore. Now
it kind of faded.
Win.
As long as it was a cool concept, a cool gimmick, a cool name. Mm-hmm. But now, like, what is it? 8 episodes in, now 14 after, it's faded. It's not mentioned anymore.
It would have been nice if they kept something going, like you know, but
maybe 10 grand go to each player of the era. Mm-hmm. I don't know, something. Mm-hmm. I don't want to see the goddamn votes at the end, Jess.
I know. It's pissing me off. Every time I see it and how they vote it drives me nuts.
Like, oh, I like so-and-so. 5. Oh,
Derek,
this guy,
dude, Derek's getting all 5s, man.
Yes.
Every time they talk about, Derek, if he wins because of that...
I'm never watching the show again.
Me neither. Because that's stupid. Oh, how you treat people matters.
And I'm going to watch Traders.
Yeah. I love those shows.
I know, they're good.
Yeah, Traders is... I like this season better than last.
If you were a trader, would you be a trader? If you're on the show, would you be a trader or the other? What the fuck's the other one's called?
A Faithful?
Faithful, yeah. Which one would you be? Which one would you rather be?
I would rather be a trader because it's more fun.
I'd rather be a Faithful. It's too much work.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
it's stressful. Dude, you have to lie to everyone all the time.
Yeah.
Like it would be like after a while, I'd be like, yo, Jess.
I just like how you can eliminate. I just like how you can eliminate who you want.
It's dope. Don't get the show's dope, but I was like, man, would I be a trader? I was like, oh, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I'd be like, okay, so I'm gonna eliminate this person. It's gonna affect that. Like I would never be able to sleep. I'd just rather go to sleep at night and just start observing people. That's what I would rather do.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's what I would. I think it'd be.
And we have a good judge of character. I think
that's right. I could see like, you're full of shit. So I'd rather go that route. I see that. Don't get me wrong.
I can't. This is the worst season for these guys. These guys are dumb, man. They finally got out the Mark. Is it the guy with the?
Oh yes,
beard?
yes. The guy with the beard. Yes.
Yeah, finally got one of them after all this time. Like they couldn't figure.
Yeah, and he wasn't good at it neither.
No, he was horrible.
No, but that's the thing. I think it'd be funner as a trader.
Yeah, but
at the end of the day,
yeah,
if it's gonna be like a X amount of weeks. Oh, fuck, that's exhausting. I'd be that damn exhausted. All right, Jess, man, we'll catch you next week. We'll talk about episode 15, recap and predictions. And Jenny, Michelle, and Aviva targets.
Yeah.
We'll see what's up, and we'll go from there. And you're still rooting for Jordan?
Yeah, I think he's the one that's going to take it.
All right, I'm rooting for Old Man Banana, so come through, guys.
I want Bananas to win. Trust me, I do. I love that guy. Just
girl-wise, I want. I'm a Rachel fan, and if I had to pick a secondary, would be it'd just be Jenny, just because this is just these are all rumors. What I'm saying, there are no facts. I think when she dominated the win she did, I'm convinced the women didn't want to compete against her, and she was never brought back. That's the only reason why I think I would. She's my secondary one. I would root for.
Yeah, but she's also gotten super muscular. And that's not always good when you're doing stuff like this, you know.
She has to realize and do it. If she's back next time.
It prevents you from when you're too muscular.
She looks in better shape than she did the time before.
Oh yeah,
it hasn't shown. That's all we gotta say. Guys, watch the challenge season 40 Battle of the Eras on MTV at 8 p.m. Eastern time, or catch it the next day on Paramount Plus. Like that's what I do. That's what Jesse does. All the swearing, no commercials.
I watch it at sometimes midnight if I can't sleep.
There we go. Oh, there you go.
Midnight, it's on there, man. I'm like,
listen. This is why he's tired at work, folks.
Yep.
All right, later, Jesse. Peace, man.
Peace.